Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and let's talk about the activity 4.2.12 fly-by-wire autopilot. I want to adapt this to use the test bed so there's no construction. So instead of building this, we are only going to use the accelerometer, and then we're also going to look at the servo that's already connected to your test bed. We're not going to do anything else. You'll also need an LED plugged in as well. And there's some stuff about a reset switch and all that kind of stuff. We don't have to do that. Really, I want an LED, an accelerometer, and your servo on the test bed. So do not reconstruct anything. You can go through this and look at the video resources here to see the behavior, and there's a little thing about an accelerometer here, but mostly I want you to look at the accelerometer, just hold it in your hand and tilt it one way or another, and just make sure you're using that same way. Pick an axis, so that you'll need to be in debug mode to see this, but pick an axis that's responding as you tilt it up and down, and that's the one you're going to use for your programming. Okay, so if you look at the activity down here, it outlines some behaviors. So what I'm looking for in this activity is this: that if you tilt it up, that if you tilt it up, the servo is going to move to the left, and when you reach 40 degrees, that should be fully 127. That should be fully extended to the left. So as you move it up a little bit, it'll go from 0 and it'll start moving to 127, your 127 value. And when it hits 40 degrees, if you go above that, it's going to go back to 0, the neutral position, and turn on a warning light. And then if you go back down below 40 degrees, then it's going to go to 127, and as you approach being level again, it's going to go back to 0. If you go below 40 degrees, it should go to the right, and when you pass negative 40 degrees, then it will put the servo at neutral position and turn on a warning light, and when you go above negative 40 degrees, then it will return to a maximum of 127 and bring it back, or negative 127, and bring it back to the center, or whatever right is. So up, if you go up, it's going to tilt to the left. If you go down, it's going to tilt to the right. If you exceed 40 degrees either up or down, then it's going to go to the neutral position and turn on a warning light. One of the things you'll probably need for this is this logical here, the double ampersand, to check for multiple things. So that is just a kind of a rundown of what I'm looking for on this, and that's all I have for now. If you have any questions, please let me know.